Hi, Lee Phillips here. I want to talk about using a trust as the beneficiary of a bank account. And the banks in the last decade or so have come up with this pay on death, POD stuff, transfer on death, TOD stuff, where the bank account can avoid probate by having it go directly to a beneficiary. And the people will name the kids as the beneficiaries. And on their death, then the bank account will pay out to or transfer to these named beneficiaries. Couple of problems with actually naming the beneficiary. One, if the beneficiary dies, then the bank doesn't know what to do. Or if they're incompetent, the bank doesn't know what to do. And so they'll clamp down that whole account and not distribute anybody to anything, anywhere, anyhow, no. So that's a problem. If I name the trust as the beneficiary, well, the trust isn't going to die and it's not going to become incompetent. So the advantage there is it pays off to the trust, and then the trustee can distribute the money from the bank account the way the trust directs the trustee to do it. So it eliminates some of those problems. But and that's probably preferable to actually naming individuals. The problem there is another problem. If you change the trust, you've got to go in and make sure that that bank knows what the new beneficiary is. If you amend it, they have to have it show that it's an amended trust, because the bank needs to know what you did. Same thing though if the bank actually owns the bank account. Now if the trust actually owns the bank account. If the bank man, I'm not doing good today, boys. If the trust actually owns the bank account, then the trust isn't going to die. And when you die, the trustee has beneficial interest, or the fiduciary responsibility over that bank account. They can access the bank account. There again, you have to let the bank know if you amend or change the trust, but it works really well. The advantage to having the trust own the bank account rather than just having it be a transfer on death guy, beneficiary, is if you become incompetent and you own the bank account, then I can't access the bank account. So if the trust owns the bank account, then the trust isn't going to become incompetent. So that's a little advantage over having you own the bank account and the trust be the beneficiary, the POD, TOD guy on the bank account. I'd tell my clients to have the trust actually own the bank account. Yes, you do have to tell the bank if you change the trust or any of that sort of stuff, but it works really well when you die. Kids have no problem. It's really easy. Get my ebook, How to Use a Trust, and we go through this sort of stuff. I'm not going to sell your name. I don't spam you with email. It's free. Just go on and register it below. And don't forget to love us and like us and kiss us and all of that sort of stuff. Subscribe anyway. Just click below and it'll take you to all of these things. Hey, Lee Phillips talking about, do I really want my trust named as the beneficiary on my bank account?